Hey everybody, welcome to the Power Hour of Love. I'm Charboil and this is...
El Bandito.
How's it going tonight, El Bandito? It looks like we're in a land of pure imagination.
Absolutely, sir. Well, it turns out that we are excited because June is totally packed, filled with what we found were the craziest, like, kind of independent little holidays out there. But the month in its entirety is National Candy Month.
Oh, yeah, man. And we're one of the wildest, craziest, nerdiest podcasts out there. And what can we say that we love more than candy?
Absolutely, man. So I'm repping my favorite candy tonight that you can get out there at Los Pollos Hermanos. But we've got a candy-filled, candy-fun show tonight. Like I said, we're celebrating every wacky day that's coming out in June. So if you connect with us on our social media, man, find us over there on Instagram and on Facebook. And we'll even put a few of them on our Twitter on occasion. But we're going to put out a post every single day repping what is an awesome, super cool day. You can check it out. Today is National Hug Your Cat Day.
Oh,
which we totally repped with an awesome Catwoman post out there. So you guys can head out there and check those out. Connect with us on there. Throw us some likes and loves and some shares. And we super appreciate it, guys. It's always fun. We have a lot of fun. We hope you guys have some fun too. But considering that we're kicking off National Candy Month, man, we figured where better to do it than to stop by Wonka's factory out here, man. Check out some luxurious, beautiful candies. And we're going to celebrate tonight by actually having our own little indie candy contest, right? So what we did was Senor Bowl and myself both went out independently and bought ourselves 3 of the weirdest, most independent, no brand, never heard of candies we could find for each other to try that we're going to be trying throughout the course of, actually a little later in the evening.
Yes.
A little later in the evening, right after the news, we're going to be trying some really weird candies. Let's show them a couple of them just so they can see some of the stuff we're talking about. We got some Mamba tropical fruits. I don't know if there's a black one, but I should have been Black Mamba. We got some cow tails, I'm sure some people have had these and think they're really awesome. I'm sure they're great candy. We're excited to try them. Senor Boyle, of course, opted for the nut roll.
Oh, you're the one that's going to be eating this one.
Wouldn't be the first nut roll I ever had. But so, yeah, we're going to be trying these out and telling you guys about some of these indie candies, man, because, of course, we could sit here and be like, oh, yeah, Snickers is the #1 candy in America. But you know what? You know that. Everybody knows that, so it's fine. But what we're also going to do for you guys tonight to have a little bit of extra fun is we're going to have an awesome product placement game. That's right. You guys know that movies and TV shows and all this stuff, they're always throwing in all of these obscure product placements. I mean, most legendary, I think, has to be Superman going into the Coca-Cola sign.
Oh, yeah.
And like the Superman 2, movie from back in the 70s, early 80s back there. But we selected the most ingenious, most widely known candy product placements, and we've hidden them in some images for you guys to guess what they are a little bit later tonight. But we've also got the winners of the Name That Game tournament coming up. We're going to let you guys know about a special award ceremony going on. And we have got some awesome PoDunk news. So what do you say we just jump right into all this goodness right now, huh? What do you say we get things rolling?
Let's do it, man. And, if you guys weren't here last week, man, what an awesome show you guys missed, because we had Rollin, man. We had Barb and we had Dean. We had the whole crew from Cat and Mouse here in the studio with us. We rocking out and talking for a whole almost 2 hours about all things comics, and it was just so great, man.
Absolutely, guys. We want to thank you so much for donating your time to us and everything. We did get our 200th Kickstarter backer, and we've got his name and address and stuff, and we're going to be shooting those comic books out to him that he won, so that's super exciting. We went back and we looked. It's actually 18 issues of the original Cat and Mouse plus a bonus promo book. So it's 19 books in total that we're going to be shooting out to him. So congratulations on that. I know that we heard from some Power Hour listeners who were like, dude, I was number 201 and stuff. So thank you guys so much for getting out there and for throwing the love down, man, because that was really great. But in addition to that, I mean, just Rollin, Barb, Dean, thank you guys so much for taking the time. I mean, these guys were really, they're top-level comic book creators, and they took the time to come on here and talk with us, man. And we can't can't say enough good things about them, or we can't say thank you enough to them for giving their time to us. So thank you guys. And all of you beautiful people out there who tuned in, man, thank you guys. You guys were spreading the love. We had a packed house in here, over 345 views before the show even ended. So people were totally checking out. So thank you guys. We're actually going to do something special for you guys a little later this month. We're going to make a brand new Power Hour group that's going to be exclusive for you guys to win exclusive prizes, see exclusive content, and all sorts of neat stuff like that. So if you like that idea, go ahead and give us a like, give the page a share, and feel free to put what you think the name of the group might be. See if you can guess what we're thinking, because there's some good suggestions we've got out there, but you never know. Maybe you'll hit the nail on the head. Maybe you'll come up with something even better than we were thinking. But we've got that coming a little later this month. But one thing that we were really surprised about was all of the reaction we got from the indie community that was like, hey, man, we saw your interview. It was amazing. We'd love to get on your show and talk to you about our products and stuff. And, of course, we don't want to sit here on the Power Hour and just constantly be advertising to you guys. It's our show to do, where we're going to have some fun, eat some candy, and do the garbage we like to do. But we did want to tell you guys about some great stuff that's out there that you guys can check out. One thing in particular here, we'll just take a quick minute of your time to tell you a little bit about it. But we have got Into the Darkness, man. Now, these guys reached out to us, and, I went and looked at their Kickstarter page, and this book looked awesome.
Oh, yeah.
They have the first 7 pages up on their Kickstarter page where you can go and check it out. And right off the bat, I was like, the color on this is amazing. So, I mean, you can see even from this image, just the use of a single color making this image really pop. So it's really nice stuff. But Sean and Mark shot us some messages out from out there, and dude, we're going to get in touch with them. We're going to bring you an awesome live interview with them where they can tell you all about this awesome book that they're putting together a little bit later this month. So we're super psyched about that, and we'll keep you guys up to date on some notifications about it. But otherwise, what do we got coming up next in your bowl?
Oh, man, it's time. It's time. After the whole month of May and things rocking and rolling, Name That Game tournament has concluded, and we have some winners and some prizes to give away.
So now, winner chicken dinner.
How would you like it, man? Should we go ahead and just throw it right out there? Who's number one, or should we do the traditional third place, second place, first place?
I think we got to do the 3, 2, 1 countdown.
All right,
I like that. Let's do the blast off.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Well, I'm going to go and grab some of the prizes real quick so we can kind of get you guys all thrilled up.
All right, well, we'll let you guys know. Coming in at number 3 with a score of a super lot.
Oh, you know it, man. But here, I'm going to show off some of these prizes real quick. Sorry, man.
No, it's okay.
Here we go.
We've got some Space Invader shot glass set, man. This looks like, what was that, three glasses?
Yeah, 3 glasses, and they're glow in the dark.
Nice,
Pretty
man.
Killer,
Classic
man.
Space Invaders action. We wanted to give you guys some cool game prizes.
Then we also have this monster D20 right here. This might be for the older D&D player that might be getting a little older and has to roll and can't see those little tiny numbers. But man, that's definitely not the winner who took the win on this. Why don't you go ahead and tell them who got third place?
All right, these prizes are awesome, and they're only for third place, guys, and these are going out to Big Bill, man, out there at the Horror Movie Mafia, man.
Oh, you know it, man. Bill C., we've known him for a long time. Great dude. They have a great podcast out there talking about all things horror-related. But, man, we know Bill's a gamer at heart, too, so this D20 is going to find a perfect place. And this Space Invaders set, we know Bill, definitely enjoys the occasional, sip and drink that he has while he watches some of those.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, those classic horror movies. So, man, you guys could definitely enjoy with these Space Invader shot glasses.
You know it, man. All right, so we're getting down now to number 2.
Oh, man.
We got our runner-up right here who has got some amazing prizes. And by the way, it's worth mentioning these prizes courtesy of Big Dog Comics and Thunderdome Gaming up there in Fort Pierce, corner of Midway Road in US 1, man. Go down there, see Captain Joel, tell him Charboil and El Bandito send you, man, and he'll hook you up with, just the best of the best stuff. I mean, you could tell him that you don't know us, and he's still going to give you good stuff. But you'll get, the goodest stuff.
You know it, man. Well, we're going to show off some of that good stuff right now. If you want to go get something from Joel, man, you got to check this out, man. We have this limited edition Juggernaut Hero Click. Now, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but even if you don't like the hero click so you don't play, this is still an awesome thing to have on your desk.
Heck yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's the Juggernaut.
It's huge, too. This thing's got to be like 2 inches tall.
Now, here's what makes it even cooler. It's a what-if hero click, and it's what if Charles Xavier became the Juggernaut.
Whoa, that's pretty sick, man.
So, I mean, the power card that comes with this thing is just so awesome.
All right, hold on. I got to call shenanigans on the fact that, like, his mind powers doesn't penetrate the helmet.
That's true. That's true.
So he doesn't have psychic powers anymore?
I guess not, man.
Hey, but he can walk, so that's a trade-off.
Absolutely, right? With these giant-ass muscles, too, man.
Either way, like Senor Bull said, this is a limited edition promo hero clicks, man. So it's a super collectible item. It's a great figure just to keep on your desk because it's gorgeous. It's a classic cartoon Juggernaut, man. You can't beat it. So this is going out to our runner-up, man. But he's also going to get...
Oh, man, this awesome Thanos T-shirt. You know, very cool. We know there's a lot of fans out there right now of the Infinity War and everything that's going on with that. So, yeah, man, why don't you go ahead and tell them who took the runner-up spot?
Oh, man.
Second place.
Number 2, man, if any of you beautiful people out there like our intro, if you like our exit, man, then you can thank the wonderful musician, the amazing Brando, who is also a super video game fanatic and managed to earn enough points to be our runner-up. So congratulations to you, sir. Thank you for everything you do for the show. You know, we're glad we could give back a little bit, and we're glad that you can, like, just pwn with the video game knowledge, man. Guys, don't forget to check out his Patreon for Animus and the game that he's producing right now. Go and check that out. We showed some clips of it on the show before, man, so you can go check our catalog to check that stuff out. Super cool. Brando, congratulations, sir.
Absolutely, man. I know he's also working on a new Exit Mindbar album, so yeah, definitely
nice.
Some new tunes coming from Brando real soon, man. But yeah, like all Bandito said, thanks so much. He also kind of pulled that Gordon Ramsay stunt where he kind of waited like all the way to the end before he like really dropped his knowledge. But man, he actually answered the final question, which was burn cycle. I mean, man, we are so thankful that you guys were on there, you know, rocking and rolling with us and guessing these things. And this one just had everyone going for about almost close to an hour, man. And Brando dropped that answer, man, and scored himself like, you know, 15 points. So definitely got himself the second place. But man, yeah, are we going to show him what the first place is getting?
Real quick, I got to give some love to Party Man Will, who wants to know if, as Xavier, this Juggernaut fig has a psychic scream sound. Where he goes, ah!
Yeah, probably. That's probably what he does as he's running through walls and stuff. But man, you know, the grand prize, I think, is just so cool, man.
I think some people out there might know who it is. I don't know. You might. But check out these awesome prizes here.
So we have this
the spider-gwen, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. These are the bleacher creatures. You know, these are most well known for having, like, you know, football players and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But man, it's the incredibly popular right now Spider-Gwen. You know, it's the Gwen Stacy from another universe that she's Spider-Man. She got bit by the spider that in that universe. You know, but the big thing with her that ties her to these video games is that she's supposedly going to have a playable segment in the upcoming Sony video game.
Nice.
So, there you go. You have your own Spider-Gwen that can kind of hang out with you. Look, we're going to set her right there. She can hang out for the night. Oh, she's kind of falling over. There you go. She might have had a couple of the drinks from that shot glass. But then we have a reprint of Spider-Man number 300. This is the first appearance of Venom. Mm-hmm. And you know what you guys are thinking? Oh, man, it's a reprint? Well, this is actually the first time that this title's ever been reprinted. Ever. So, yeah, this is, you know, now we're not going to throw down a price value, but this actually is worth some coin already. So, well, you know, we've shown off the prizes, man. Like, who was the grand champion?
Oh, man. Come on now. You got to give out the shout out for the number one. I know you take the reins on the name that game. I ain't gonna steal your thunder, buddy. But I think, like I said, I think people might have a clue on who's out there repping the games, man.
Man, I have to say, you know, the one cat that was with us every step of the way, always had an answer to throw down and did so well, was Big Steve. Man, thank you so much, man. You're our, 2018 champion of Name That Game. What? And yeah, man, just his knowledge, man, was so great.
It's unbelievable that he could name most of these in seconds. you know, and they're like, you send me the graphics for them and I put them in the show and I'm like, I have no idea what that is. And I'm looking at it for a long time. So
absolutely, man. You know, so yeah, you know, congratulations, Big Steve. And, you know, we really appreciate the rest of you guys playing along.
Absolutely.
But we do have something for all of you too.
Yeah, for everyone else who didn't, you know, get quite enough points.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Someone's got to tell Willie to calm down back there. But yeah, unfortunately, we can't give out everything. But we're going to have tons of cool stuff. You know, like you said, Big Dog Comics is always, you know, throwing us some great stuff to give away here on the Power Hour. You know, we hope everyone really enjoyed the Name That Game tournament. But man, just keep watching because we got some fun stuff to play tonight, too.
Absolutely. We've got some cool games coming up with our product placement game, which is going to be kind of new and fun for the month of June and our National Candy Month. And I got to give a shout out. Look, Sean Barber. I was just talking about him 2 seconds ago, and he shows up as if summoned by some kind of Power Hour magic. So what's up, Sean? We were literally just talking about your awesome Kickstarter project like 2 seconds ago. So it's up there. You can cycle back to the beginning of the show and check out that promo there. But thanks for joining us, man.
Absolutely.
We're excited about your book. We were talking about how great it is, and we're hoping to get a chance to talk to you in a few weeks, buddy.
Absolutely, man. We were throwing just down the winners of our Name That Game tournament that ran all the way through May. But now, hey, it's time to move on. Like I said, June is the National Candy Month, man. So
it is.
How are we going to roll it in?
Oh, man. Well, with that nut roll, we're going to roll it in. But like I said, we did want to tell you guys a little bit about a special awards ceremony that's coming up that we figured you guys might kind of be interested in.
Oh, yeah.
So check this out, guys. The 2018 Spacie Awards, right? We got nominated for this. So
yes.
We are super psyched. And the podcast and social media content provider of 2018. Now, you know, this was a stipulation thing where the fans had to go out there and vote for us to be nominated. And you guys did it. So we're like blown away. We're super humbled. Thank you guys so much. I mean, we don't have our little love graphic tonight, but I think we can give our beautiful fans out here a little bit of the Power Hour love dance. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
There you go, guys.
Man.
Know, a little bit of that for Big Steve, too. We're kicking so much butt in the Name That Game. There you go, a little extra for Big Steve. But yeah, guys, so right now you guys can go to the website. We'll try to put a link in the description of this video or our video on YouTube and on our Facebook page, stuff like that. You guys can head over to the website for the Spacie Awards or on their Facebook promotion. I think you got to go to their Facebook page. But they actually have a little thing where you guys can still vote and vote for us to win the actual award. And, you know, we'll be there to accept it. I believe it's at the Space Coast Comic-Con, right?
Yes, in September. Yeah. But between now and August, we definitely need you guys to jump on out there. I just posted the link in the comments.
There you go.
I mean, if you want to wait till after the show, absolutely. You can kind of, but definitely if you guys could go out there, spread the love, throw the Power Hour a vote if you think we deserve it.
Sure.
We know we love you guys. It seems like you guys love us. So, you know, that would just be such an, it's an honor just to be nominated.
Absolutely.
You know?
I know people always say that, but we legit didn't even know that you guys would get us nominated. So we're blown away by that. But there are a lot of other great podcasts and, you know, content providers on there. So yeah, if you guys see someone else you like and you vote for them, we're not going to hate you, man. We're the Power Hour love, baby. We love all them guys too.
Oh,
so,
you know it.
Thank you guys just for getting us nominated and for always joining us here. Man, look at all these loves showing up.
Oh, absolutely.
I think they need a little more dance. What do you think?
Oh, let's do it.
There you go.
Oh, Power Hour love, man.
All right.
So, yeah, absolutely, man. So, like we said, awesome Spacie Awards, awesome Name That Game. But, man, now it's time to roll in to Candy Month.
You guys know it, man. We want to give a big shout out to the Gourmet Chocolatier that we met up there at the Daytona Beach Comic-Con. Andrea and Kim and all the ladies up there are so awesome, man. They're so fun. And considering it was National Candy Month, we reached out to them and we let them know that we were doing a show all about candy. And we wanted to give them some love and give them a shout out and tell you, hey, head over to their Facebook page. They have all of these really fancy chocolates. I think they said they were like Belgium chocolates or something.
Oh, yeah.
And their artistry of it. Andrea does all these molds and stuff, and then they paint them. They are beautiful. They are outstanding. We got a couple of them here we want to show you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here are the ladies here in an awesome video we did live from Daytona Beach Comic-Con. It's on our Facebook if you guys haven't checked it out. But look at these awesome candies that they totally make out there. I mean, you got a Captain America, a great-looking Hulk there, an Iron Man. You got a Cap over there with a little half mask. That R2-D2 is like all like white chocolate
so cool.
stuff. That's super cool. The bar is actually has their logo and stuff on it. So, you can hire them to make candy bars for your company if you want to do that.
That's so awesome, man.
But we definitely wanted to show off this one right here, which if you notice kind of looks like an Xbox controller there. Well, that one special is coming from the Gourmet Chocolatier that they donated to us to give to Big Steve as the winner of our Name That Game tournament. So that's going straight to you, sir. So congratulations. Thank you, the Gourmet Chocolatier, for hooking us up with that.
You know it, man. So good. The chocolate was incredible.
Yeah.
Big Steve, you're going to dig it, man. You got Spider-Gwen. You got an awesome comic. And you have that chocolate coming your way, man.
Some gourmet chocolate. We might put one or two of these other pieces in there for Big Steve.
Sure.
I feel like I'm just going to eat them.
But, oh, man.
I know. Big Steve, feel free to message me if you're like diabetic and can't have the candy. We'll totally make it go away, bro. It's fine.
Man, it's just so cool, man. We love the Gourmet Chocolatiers. Like I said, you can also check out that interview we did with them. El Bandito woken up, and it was just so much fun, man. We loved the. It was just a really great time up there.
It was, and the ladies were really great. They're a lot of fun. They make all sorts of signature stuff. If you want to get, kind of naughty ones for maybe a bachelorette party or something like that, they'll totally work with you on that. They make filled candies that you can get with, different nougats or liquors or different things like that, so you can have kind of adult candies. So a lot of fun stuff. They're totally versatile. Just hit them up on Facebook and stuff and talk to them. And check out their Facebook page where they do have a lot of really, really cool looking candy, man. I mean, they can make anything. They got some BB-8s on the lollipop sticks out there and all sorts of stuff. They can do your company logos. It's really cool. We could go on and on. I feel like I'm just advertising all night. I don't want to do that to you guys. So
but we're going to have some fun, though, now.
It is. We're going to rock our product placement game, which I thought I had a graphic for, but it's not here. So we're jumping right in to the product placement stuff, man. You want to tell them a little bit about what this game's going to be?
Yeah, man. We know, like, especially during the 1980s and early 90s, like, product placement was everywhere, man. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through a couple movies. We're going to show you guys a scene from the movie, and you got to you have to answer in the comments what this product placement candy is.
I told you this would happen. People are blowing up the comments with it already. But that's good. We're going to give you a couple easy ones first, and then these are going to get harder, right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
We're going to tell you what the movie is, right? And then we're going to show you an image from the movie with the piece of candy removed.
Yes.
Right? So here you go. Oh. What is this mystery candy?
What could it be?
That's product placed.
What could it be?
The famous E.T. movie.
Well, I don't know about you, man, but it looks like Big Steve knows more than just his video game knowledge. He's like, oh, Reese's Pieces. I mean, what it is, I know he's thinking about that Gourmet Chocolatier chocolate.
I know.
And he's just like, man, he's already ready to go. Oh, I love Sean down there. He's saying, slow down, Big Steve.
I know. He's like, dang, give some of us a second. Steve's got those thumbs like the fire from playing video games, too. So, he's like, and gets that text in there, bro.
But that's okay. We got this next one coming at you guys. Be ready.
Yeah.
Go ahead, pop it.
This one was Reese's Pieces. So there you go. There's that. Reese's Pieces. We all know it. We all love it. It's great candy. I like it. You
one
like
of my
it?
favorites.
Yeah, me too, man. Chocolate peanut butter, you can't go wrong. Come on. You have to be crazy. What's the debate though? Like the actual peanut or the creamy peanut butter goodness that's in a Reese's Pieces? Because these could stack up against peanut M&Ms pretty hard. Because that extra little crunch factor is a little nice.
Well, I know they do.
Little texture, but you've got the texture from the candy shell.
I don't know, man. Reese's Pieces are just like, they're just the right size. Like, even like the peanut butter M&Ms, like they're so big. Like you literally feel like you're getting like a wad of peanut butter.
You know what gets it for me, right? Is that if you go to the movies, if you have peanut M&Ms with popcorn, it's too much crunchy.
Gotcha.
But Reese's Pieces with popcorn, now you got some nice smooth action mix. You got a medley of textures in your mouth, man. And that's what I like. There's all sorts of different things in my mouth.
Yeah, you guys let us know what your favorite is. Is it, peanut M&Ms? Is it Reese's Pieces? Now, here's a question for you guys. Since Big Steve was so quick on that one, what was the original candy that was going to be used in E.T. before they got with Reese's. There was another candy that got asked, hey, do you want to be part of this movie? And they're like, it's about an alien? Nah, we don't want nothing to do with that.
Look, Katie D says peanut butter M&Ms.
Oh, no. She says, are better. She's like, she enjoys it.
Oh, they're better than Reese's Pieces? Get out of here. How do you kick someone out of the...
Well, definitely, so if you know the answer to that, throw it down in the comments. But if not, we're going to move along to the next one. Get ready. This one, oh, yeah.
It's going to be fun. So we got the Goonies, right?
All right. Everybody knows the Goonies.
Yeah. So there is a specific candy reference in here that everyone kind of knows and loves. Let's see if you can pick it out of this image.
Pop it over.
What is this here?
Oh, man. There's my boy.
I didn't realize that these kind of look provocative.
I don't know. He might look like maybe he's
I think it's a 9-layer bean burrito.
Or maybe it's like a turd. Oh wait, no, that's another movie.
Why does that seem like it's a gigantic candy bar?
Oh man! Oh, there we go. Oh, we got it. We got Eric. We got Katie. We got Sean. We got Steve throwing down baby roof. Show him that baby roof.
You got it, man. This is the classic packaging too. There's a little bit of forced perspective here. I actually moved the image over and didn't realize it made that candy bar as big as Sloth's head over there. But yeah, that's what we got going on there, man. I love the classic wrapper on that. So super fun, guys. Good tag on that one.
And to roll back the clock a little bit here, gotta throw it down for Party Man Will. He's absolutely right. Eminems were actually first given the offer to be in E.T., and they were pretty much like, get out of here. And then
did you ever do that old party gag where you just put Skittles and M&Ms in the same bowl and leave them out for people to just grab a hand? That sounds awful. I think if someone did that at a party, I would just leave. I'd never talk to them.
I thought you were going to talk about the Ozzy Osbourne brown M&M story, but
we had to beat him to death with his own shoes.
Well, they said they used to do that just so
people
would...
to death with their shoes? That's insane.
No, so the actual promoters would read the writer.
Yeah.
And it was Van Halen that actually did that, not Ozzy Osbourne.
No doubt. I remember I was telling my dad about that one time, and he's like partially colorblind, and he's like, they have how many colors? They had like 4. Brown, gray, grayer, and black.
That's funny.
But yeah, I will say Baby Ruth is my favorite candy bar, hands down. The combination of a little bit of nougat, the kind of caramelly stuff, the actual nuts in it, everything together, man. And it's not very big. Like, believe it or not, for the size of the candy bar, it has like the lowest calorie and fat of like any candy bar, but it's about the same size. So I like it.
All right, so you guys all threw that down for the Goonies. Extra question time. And what movie did this particular candy emulate a piece of fecal matter?
It's still good.
Hey, it's still good. That's it right there. There you go. El Bandito
Right.
throws it down.
Throw that down in the comments if you guys know what it is. Otherwise, let's take a look at the next slide. You want to give them a minute? Or
no, let's rock and roll,
you guys
man.
Get no time.
Yeah, they're kicking. Look at everyone's excited. Eric G throwing it down. Caddyshack. Good going, man. Classic Bill Murray. Oh, right. Steve Z back.
Now we got a hard one here for you guys, right? Here's a throwback to a movie that everyone is trying to forget. I have so many memories of this movie being awesome when I was a kid that I've never watched it again because I am 100% convinced that it's probably really bad.
I'll admit, watching it with younger children, like that are of age to like kind of start getting into like not, you don't want them watching the Freddy Kruegers and stuff, but
sure.
Like that's kind of exciting.
Yeah, this is like the Universal monsters that are classic horror monsters that aren't like slashers that are gory or anything.
You know it, man. But let's show them the picture. This one's tough.
And this was now it's funny because I said it about the Goonies one, but when I was doing this one, I was like, this one doesn't look right.
Here we go. What is this bully?
This was such a good idea when I did the Reese's Pieces one because it was like a bag. And then the more of these we did, the more I was like, oh, my God, this is such a bad idea.
Oh, man. These guys are man, there was an even better product placement. And our fans are throwing it down from this movie. You guys get extra, even though we're not really doing a point system or any of that. This is all for fun.
Yes.
But, man, yes. Creature Stole My Twinkie. Probably should have been.
We didn't want to do the easy ones. That was the whole point, was to make it a little hard for you guys.
And it's National Candy Month.
Yes.
I know you could say
Twinkie is not a candy. I'm sorry. We're pushing the envelope calling chocolate a candy, because traditionally candy should be a sugar that's boiled down until it becomes some state of crystalline. So we're definitely stretching candy into the chocolate realm. But I think universally chocolate is accepted as a candy. But we can't go putting ho-hos and Twinkies in there all willy-nilly.
Oh, man. Big Jimmy Dean's in the house, man. And he says,
I think Eric G got your answer, though. I'm sorry. What did?
Oh, he was saying, man, Monster Squad definitely holds up for sure, man. Absolutely. Like I said, man,
okay.
When you watch it, I guess you just have to really be in that classic 80s mood. Because, it's like, especially if you watch it right after the Goonies, you're like, this was trying to be the Goonies and Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Everything was kind of like smart kids who do stuff in the 80s, which was like Super 8 was a great kind of callback to that. And same thing, Stranger Things. Very big callback to the kind of empowered kids thing. But look, Eric G's got your answer, man.
He's
talking about the Snickers, brah.
Absolutely. And we just wanted this classic scene because, I know as a kid, when he's picking on the overweight kid and he steps on his candy bar, and then the Billy Badass friend comes up and he's like, eat it, AJ, or whatever. And he's like, come on, man, I want to eat it. He's like, eat up and we'll call it a day. And he has to take it, and everyone's like, ew. So just good classic times. Snickers, smush Snickers, no more, no less. But anyhow, yes. Good call. Oh, yes, definitely.
It's going to wrap us back around here in our slides tonight.
You know it, man. In the darkness, man. Thank you, Sean, for hanging out with us tonight, man. We got more cool stuff coming, but what time is it, El Bandito?
Oh, man. It's time right now for us to tell you guys about some of the awesome nerdy news out there in the land, and we're going to do it PoDunk style.
Let's do it.
PoDunk News.
Waka waka wah.
Oh, yeah, man. It's time for you guys to get your nerdy fill, man. I think you guys are going to be super excited because at the end of this segment, we got a whole new thing that we're throwing at you guys.
Yeah.
But, man, let's just get rolling, man. Let's get into the news.
You know it, guys. And right after the news wraps up, we're going to be eating some of this funky candy that we talked about earlier.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to be doing a few more of those product placement game candy slides, which are fun, whatever.
Hey, everyone seemed to really love that.
Yeah,
man.
they
So
did,
keep it
man.
Going. We're hanging out with Spider-Gwen.
We are.
Too.
Spider-Gwen, Spider-Gwen. I think she's underage.
Oh, gee.
I never read the comic. I think she is.
All right, here we go, man. What's first up?
First up, we got to be talking about E3 2018 just around the corner. It may have kicked off already. When's it kicking off?
Oh, no, man. It looks
12th.
like it's rocking and rolling, June 12th. But, man, a night before, man, Sunday night, man, I know there's that big Bethesda conference going down. And, that's one of our favorites.
Absolutely, man. Freaking Bethesda is where it's at. We love all of their games. We're trying right now to still get our sort of playthrough and review stuff up and running where we could actually do that live. Obviously, that's a little more challenging with some of the game elements and stuff, and we wanted to keep a lot of the PoDunk atmosphere. But before the end of summer, it's going to happen, guys, so stick with us. And we may even give you guys a little bit of a preview of it. We know we did Friday the 13th a few weeks ago. So next week, we may actually be having some gaming on the show, and I think we're going to do it Bethesda style. So make sure to stay tuned for that.
Oh, definitely, man. But like we said, E3's coming, and we're going to dedicate next week's show entirely to talking about E3 because it's going to be happening, man. Rocking and rolling. But we already know some news that's coming our way. Throw it up there, El Bandito.
Bam! We're talking Fallout 76 was announced in a beautiful little trailer video and stuff, and people have gone bananas just trying to figure out all that they can about it. So why don't you tell us what you know, Senor Bull?
Oh, man. Well, there's some stuff that, there's lots of rumors, and then there's some stuff that we know for sure. Well, we know for sure, at least judging by the trailer, the date is 2102, which in the Fallout universe, that would set it before the first Fallout game.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah, the first Fallout game, way back on PC, top-down kind of thing.
A really long time ago.
Yeah, back in 94.
So, that's pretty exciting. exciting. It's going to be set in Virginia/West Virginia, because the whole Vault 76 is mentioned in some of the earlier games. So we do know it is in Virginia. The other thing that we do happen to know is that, the Vault 76 was supposed to open 20 years after the initial bombs fell.
Okay.
Now, if we do the math, it's more like 25 years, but who knows? That might wrap into the story.
Sure.
So these are the things that we know for sure. The rumors are that the game could possibly be an online survival game like DayZ or Rune. Now, I've watched some videos. I've never played these games, and they seem neat. They have a lot of like where you're actually talking to the other multiplayers versus, but at the same time, it's like people kind of can just be jerks just to be jerks. So I think that would ruin some of it for me. But at the same time, hey, it's Fallout. I'll probably love it.
I kind of feel like it's probably going to be an MMO game, just in the sense that like they're really pushing the Elder Scrolls stuff as MMO, and that stuff is hot. People really like it. I don't totally hate playing online with people. I think MMOs are a little hard to stick with it because they're so engrossing. And I mean, I'm putting 200 and 300 hours into Fallout, Skyrim, all this stuff. I can't even imagine if the game just never ends. Me just getting involved in that and just going crazy. But I will say this: if it is kind of like a survival sort of game where just how long can you go out and get supplies and bring back, and you're in small teams. Almost Call of Duty Battlefield style. You're in a small group. You have to go out there, watch each other's back, get some stuff, and bring it back to the vault. I think I could get behind that for a little bit. I think that'd be fun.
Well, I think definitely with the dedicated group of Fallout fans that we know, that could definitely be a lot of fun. One thing I'm hoping it definitely is not is like a clone of like Fortnite, where it's like just this battle royal game where everyone drops in and you just kind of, the whole point is just to kill people in 10 minutes.
And I have to say, what Bethesda has done with Wolfenstein, I don't think they're ever going to do that in a game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I hope not.
They're always going to have some story element or some extra stuff in there. So
we'll have to wait and see. Next Sunday, the Bethesda conference is going down. So next Monday, we'll have a lot more to tell you guys about Fallout 76.
You know it, guys. Now, is it a rumor or confirmed that it is a control vault?
Well, the whole thing about the vault itself is that there was no weird stuff.
No weird experiments. Like they were just trying to so these people should be regular.
Sure.
They're not Gary or anything crazy.
Yeah. They should be pretty normal to Fallout standards.
Well, I have to say, not to hang on to Bethesda for too long, but what they did with Fallout Shelter being a completely different game than Fallout or anything like that, and being kind of like a mobile game, was still super fun, really good, had story elements, had RPG elements in a mobile game. So I got high hopes for Bethesda doing this right.
I think they're going to do it right. That's the thing. Even if it's something that at first seems a little like, it's not really what I was hoping for.
Sure.
I'm going to still play it.
Yeah, you got to check it out, right? All right, we'll move on from some Bethesda stuff here. Let's take a look at the world of Runescape.
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, I know back in the day, we're talking before World of Warcraft and definitely before any Fallout, possible MMO, man, RuneScape was your browser-based, MMO that everyone was jumping on and playing. And we're talking early. We're talking like, 2002 here. But it was just recently announced that after 17 years, they're going to bring down the RuneScape servers. So if it was something that you had like an old character that you're always like, one of these days I'm going to get back on there. So you might want to jump on before August, because that's when they're saying that server is going down. Supposedly they have like a RuneScape old school that's kind of like a emulation.
Okay.
But I guess just in, you got to imagine this thing was written 17 years ago, not really well, not that it was badly maintained, but, it's run on a 17-year-old server and stuff. And it's like just all the bugs and stuff. They're just like, hey, we're going to wipe the slate clean. So if you guys enjoyed RuneScape, definitely throw some love in the comments. And like I said, if you want to check out, that world one last time, definitely jump on there in the next 2 months.
No doubt, guys. Get out there and check it out.
Man, we're definitely, if Fallout 76 turns out to be an MMO, man, this is like going to be like the MMO news here. But not that this is an MMO, but it definitely is a multiplayer game that we both really love.
Yes.
And it's hard to believe that it's already been out for a year. It just celebrated its anniversary. We're talking about Friday the 13th, the game. We're huge fans. We play on Steam. If you're on Steam, look us up, Charboil. D3 Chavez for him, right?
Yes, yeah, D3 Chavez. Man.
Yep.
I can't get El Bandito. The people hammer me online if I use that name on there.
Absolutely. Oh, I love it, man. That's when you know you're running the best nerdy podcast out there. When our fans are throwing down what they think RuneScape is running on.
What type of server is it?
I love it. Well, one thing we got to tell you guys about is that in the for the anniversary of Friday the 13th, the game, man, they've went and they upgraded the system, and the graphics look sharper.
Nice. Damn, they looked good before. I can't imagine them looking even better.
Exactly, man. But they do, and the rain effects and stuff look so much sweeter. But man, one of the best things that they added in this update is that now you can play the Jason challenge modes. So what it is like you get to pick a Jason and a particular set of challenges, and then it drops you into like a scenario.
Mm-hmm.
So but you could just go in and just murderate the counselors if you want, but if you can go by these certain objectives, you get more skull ratings, and if the more skulls you get, the more things it unlocks in the game and lets you progress further on. Lots of fun. I think I'm in like the 7th or 8th level already. Not to say that it's easy, but I do kind of kick asses. Jason.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I mean, if any of you guys are wondering, go out there on our YouTube page. We have a behind the scenes clip that we put up there. And it's basically when we were test running our Friday the 13th game right before Justin McPatches got here in the studio. We just fired it up, and I hadn't played over here in a while, and it made us Jason right off the bat. So Senior Bull was playing, and he ran through. It was a live game, with online competitors, and he killed 8 out of 8, and it was just an epic run, and we recorded the whole thing. So we threw it up as a fun behind the scenes, man. If you want to check out how good Senior Bull is at the game, that's a good place to check it out. And Sean, I see you down there, bud. You like Dead by Daylight better. We both have that game as well. I have to say, man, I think that the versatility of Dead by Daylight is great. I think that all of the different characters and play modes that they have is super cool, but the games are so short with only 4 people, and the maps are kind of small. That's my hang up on that game, and why I like the Friday the 13th better. It's like just a little longer. You survive a little more. You're kind of hiding a little more. The Dead by Daylight's a race to not get killed, which is very intense and fast-paced and can be super fun. But, they're almost apples and oranges in the scope of how the game plays out to me.
Absolutely, man. Like you said, they have their merits, like you said, like Dead by Daylight has all the various like slashers.
Yes.
It's got Leatherface, it's got Freddy, it's got
all of its own independent characters that they have.
Yeah, absolutely. Michael Myers.
Yeah. They got a witch lady in there that slashes you up and stuff. I forget the witch lady's name, but that was one that scared the pants off me playing at night.
But man, so much fun. Also in Friday the 13th, they added a new counselor, Victoria Sterling. So yeah, definitely go on in there and play as her as well. So it's just a lot of fun. I'm so glad that these games, even Dead by Daylight, have just continued to advance and make them even better.
Yeah, definitely. I have to say, hands down, the Friday the 13th part of Dead by Daylight is awesome, man. The Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah,
the Nightmare on Elm Street thing. Totally spaced. Sorry, the Nightmare on Elm Street with Freddy Krueger part of it. That blew me away how cool that was, how he could put you to sleep, and then you couldn't interact with the other people. That was so freaking cool.
We know you're just getting excited about this candy review that we're going to be doing in a little bit.
I'm just trying to rush through everything. I want to eat some candy.
But real quick, before we get out of the newsroom, we had a whole new segment for you guys real quick. Throw it up there, man. Let's show them what it is.
We've got This Day in Nerd History.
Absolutely, man. Like we said, we like to try to push ourselves to be like the best nerdy podcast out there. And man, we got to just say, hey, man, sometimes there's, it's June 4th today. We want to give you guys a little fill-in on awesome stuff that's come out on June 4th in nerd history.
No doubt, guys, because you'd be surprised, man. All the awesome nerdy things in the world, they had to pop off somewhere at some time, and we're going to tell you about them right now, right here today, because today was an action-packed day in nerd history. First up,
man, on June 4th, 1982, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan was released in theaters.
Such a good movie, dude. Probably the quintessential Star Trek movie, dude. So good. Just call back to the original series with bringing Khan back, Ricardo Montalban just killing it. I mean, such a good movie. I never went to see the Star Trek remake of it, the 2010 or 11 or whatever that was. Didn't even bother. I heard it was Khan in the movie, and I was like, dude, forget it. I hate you forever. You cannot top the 1982 Star Trek 2, man. Just a perfect movie, dude.
Yes. If you guys want to check out an awesome Into the Darkness, go and check out Sean's Kickstarter campaign that he's got going on right now.
Yeah.
Not that it has nothing to do with Star Trek, though.
It doesn't.
Yes.
It's totally better than that movie, though.
Yes.
So, in 7 pages, I'm 100% sure of that. So, not that we don't love Benedict Cumberbatch, but keep doing sorcery. So,
so let's move on. What else
Blood
happened
or whatever.
on June 4th in nerd history?
Leisure Suit Larry, the land of the Loungelages came out. You know?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Now, we're talking, DOS and Apple too. Now, I know this game's been remade a few times and stuff. Like, I know even just a few years ago, they did a remaster called Reloaded, and it was a lot of fun. But, man, nothing lives up to the original Leisure Suit Larry, the R-rated point and click. I mean, it was just...
a riot, man. This thing was a hoot.
When you got your hands on this when you were like a preteen and you're like, ha, 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 and then half the time you just end up getting beat up by the guy in the alley or getting hit by the taxi. So...
Dude, I only ever got like the demo versions of this that come with like a magazine or something. So right when it got to the good stuff, the game ended and was like, buy me. And I was like, oh, man. But when I played New Vegas, this was the first thing I thought of when I sat down at a casino for the first time.
That's so good, man.
And
You're right. Yeah.
And what was funny was the first thing I did was play a couple hands of, whatever those games were called in New Vegas. I don't recall now.
Caravan.
Yeah, that's what it was. I played a few hands of it, and I was like, I'm going to do this Leisure Suit Larry style, and I'm going to save the game, then reload it so that I'd get the same cards again, because that's what used to happen in Leisure Suit Larry. And boy, they got a little better with the programming for New Vegas.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it literally would F up your game and like make you super easy to kill for like a half an hour or some craziness. It was always some shenanigans, man. It was really cool, though.
Absolutely, man. We're seeing a lot of love in the comments for Leisure Suit Larry.
JD says my dad used to play this all the time. I didn't know what it was.
No, absolutely, man. It was just classic. So funny, so much fun.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
And definitely kind of a hard point and click to defeat back in the day. The Reloaded one was definitely a little more easier. Like when you'd run out of money, like the creator would walk on the screen and hand you more money. And so it was fun, though. But moving on.
All right. We've got...
On this day in history, in 1992, Spawn debuts in Spawn #1.
Absolutely, man. Now, we just talked to Rollin last week and the guys over at Malibu, so thanks to them for launching Image, giving them a place to put their stuff together and package up their stuff and do their work and get it out, man. So thanks to you guys. This awesome book came out back then in 92 and spawned the great HBO television series that I know Party Man Will is about to comment about if he hasn't already, and the terrible movie that John Leguizamo was in. But a mythos that is just outstanding, man. Just great work in this book. Really cool character, and it spawned so many other iterations of this sort of character that it really kind of took the anti-hero to the next level.
You know it, man. Like you said, really the first, Image book to really, blow up. I mean, I know Wildcats and a lot of those other books too. The Pit, The Max, and there was a lot of great Image books, but man, Spawn was just, he was their head hero or anti-hero,
The Max was the bomb.
Oh, I love the Max.
I'm a pretty big fan of the Max myself. So if we got any Maxes out there watching, you're the best. We love you out here at the Power.
Oh, yeah. So what else we got going on here? But what happened on June 4th in 1996?
You got it, man. Bam.
Oh, man. Metallica, after releasing the awesome, the iconic, the probably 100 years from now, people will still listen to the Black Album and be like, this is a metal masterpiece. Metallica releases Load. And boy, was it a load of shit. All right, I know it will have its defenders out there, until it sleeps and Hero or King for the Day or whatever the hell the name of that song. But man, I remember going to the store and buying this album and playing it in the car and being like, what is this? First, you flip it on the back. All of Metallica have cut off all their long hair. They're smoking Cuban cigars, and you're like, Where's Ride the Lightning? Where's Master of Puppets? What's going on here?
Dude, we got to give some love down there to Sean in the comments talking about Faust. We actually met the creator of Faust. Bull has a book signed by him.
Absolutely, man.
So, yes, we're very aware of the very Wolverine-like Faust and how awesome he is and kind of groundbreaking he is.
And definitely, I know where he's throwing it out, where a lot of people feel that Spawn is even kind of a bit of a rip off of Faust. You know, I mean, definitely, you know, big fan of all the work, man. And you know, like I said, I remember even you picked me up that graphic novel, man. It was so cool, you know, and to get to meet and actually get some art signed. By man, the name just escapes me at the moment, man. Oh,
yeah, I can't help you out on that one. I never read the book, but I know I went with you to meet the guy.
Dang, I know. Virgil.
Virgil, that's
Virgil.
right.
Yeah. Tim Virgil? Is that, or is it?
That might be what it is.
Yeah,
we could Google it.
No, absolutely. You know, yeah. Like I said, definitely. Yeah, I know they made a real terrible movie of Faust, and trust me, it's better for us to be talking about Faust than this album because go read that.
Yeah, because this was like a premature load. Like this album could have used some work. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. No, and it was really cool the way it was drawn. It was black and white. And
Faust was not.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Not Spawn. Yeah. But yes, absolutely. You know, we hope you guys enjoyed the on this day in nerd history. But man, it's time to get back to the candy room. Right?
Absolutely, guys. We're definitely going to eat some of this awesome indie candy that we've got tonight. We're going to review it right here live on the air. We should have got a spit bucket or something. I'm sure this is all good stuff.
Oh, awesome. Oh, Tom, man, how's it going, buddy? He threw it down there, man. Tim Virgil. You know.
Yes.
That's yes,
cool.
great guy. Lots of great art.
Yeah.
Like you said, got a signed book by him. Got some posters. Good dude.
Yeah, it was cool because he was mobbed with people getting prints from him. So like we came up to talk to him and he was kind of like, "Oh my god, I'm so busy, leave me alone." And Bull started dropping the knowledge, like, "Dude, I remember when this book came out in exactly this year of that year," and he was like, "Dude, what's up?" And he just started talking to you like for serious. So that was super cool, man. But yeah, look, we got Madison showing up saying what's up, showing some love. What's up, girl? Enjoy our chocolate fountain.
Absolutely, man. Wonka let us rent it for the night.
I know. It's super expensive. So the whole month of August, there's no power. No, I'm just kidding. We broke in here.
All right, man. So are you ready to try your first candy?
Yeah, I think I'm going to save the nut roll till the end, though, because it seems hard. I'm going to break a tooth on this thing or something. Well, but we've got some fun stuff here. What do we got?
Why don't we go classic for you?
Yeah, you know what we need to do? I think we should let the audience pick who eats what first. What do you guys think? You guys vote for circus peanuts, or do you want to see Charboil eat the cow tails? We left these all sealed and stuff, so you guys know we didn't tamper with them. We didn't put good candy in here instead. I'm sure this stuff's all good. I mean, they sell it at the store. But it doesn't mean we like it.
I definitely want to see you eat some candied peanuts.
They're voting for the nut roll. Come on, guys. You guys are killing me.
Have fun with that one.
Yeah, this thing seems like it's completely congealed. Was this in your car for 3 seconds down here in Florida? Because 3 seconds was all it would take for it to turn into this.
Just eat it from the bottom.
Oh, good call. I'll open it from the bottom. I was about to get that everywhere. I said I would get scissors for this, and I totally forgot.
There you go, man. Well, we just wanted to get on here as quick as possible with all of our buddies and fans here in the Power Hour. Oh, here we go.
Charles is all that is man. I can tell you immediately opening this. This is like, it smells delicious.
Really?
Smell this.
Yeah, it actually does have a good scent to it. I might have to eat one of those after you do.
You know what it smells like, though? It smells like gum, which might be weird because of the consistency. It seems like gum.
I heard if you cook one in the microwave, man, it's pretty funny. They grow like 3 times their size.
Oh, it's not bad.
Now, one thing that's interesting piece, I looked up some history on circus peanuts. They've been around since like sometime in the 1800s. Nobody can pinpoint the actual date that they were introduced, but
did they mean like real peanuts at the circus? Or
no, these actual,
because these are like bright orange. I don't know if that color comes through, but like they match your shirt, man. They look like little Cheetos.
Absolutely, man.
It's weird because they're almost like a mix between like a gummy bear and like a sweet tart or something.
So not so bad?
Grainy. No, they're not terrible. You want to try it?
I'll try one. I'll try.
I could definitely eat this if I was just having a sugar fix.
Yeah. So what would you give it for the Power Hour rating? You know, for
out of 5?
Yeah.
Or are we doing the whole 10?
Let's just do the 5 hearts.
Yeah. We had our little piece of equipment that shows up hearts and love and stuff died on us. So, we had to send that back until we get a new one. I'd give it a 3.
Really? A 3?
Yeah, I'd give it a 3.
Okay, that's pretty
'cause
good.
If a 5 is like a Baby Ruth, you know, I'd say this could go 3. It's edible, you know.
Okay, yeah, it's been around for a long time.
You know what? Maybe a 2. Maybe a 2. Because 3's got to be a middle ground of something like I don't really care for, but I would totally get it and eat a ton of them. I don't see myself totally eating a ton of these.
Party Man Will says it's probably from the original batch from the 1800s. I did get them on eBay.
They kind of taste like they're from the 1800s.
All right, so I'm gonna go for the cow tails, right? That's what you had thrown up for me.
Do it.
All
Do
right,
the cow tails.
Hopefully, I don't throw up from eating these.
Well, it says it's caramel, so how bad could caramel be?
Look, they gotta put them in a bag. I mean, hey, like right there, you know these are gonna be fresh, right?
And I'm glad they're helping reduce their carbon footprint. This is plastic for no reason.
Oh my gosh! So I've never had one of these. Now I know, like I said, these are in like.
Yeah, I've never even seen this before.
Okay, so it looks like.
Oh, it has a creamy white center.
It has a white center, man. You're gonna get used to that with that nut roll later.
This is gonna give you a Metallica like.
Have a load coming out my butt, but look at this thing. I mean, it's definitely. It's already caramel, but it's sugar coated.
But it looks hard, right?
It kind of, yeah. I mean, I'm going to be able to bite right through this thing now.
It's like chewy caramel.
Yeah.
It's almost like a Tootsie Roll sort of consistency.
All right, I'm going to give it a go. Here,
do it. I'm going to eat one of these.
Go for it.
Because I'm a fatty. Those are good. Look, Sean knows what they are.
Yeah.
Creamy white center. Just like a nut roll. Thanks, Jason L.
Everyone, they can't wait. That nut roll is going to be last.
Look at how big it is. It's just like as big as my head.
We don't have to eat the whole thing.
No, I know. I just realized when I looked at the camera myself doing that there's another popular pose of putting it next to your head that I didn't enjoy.
No, these actually aren't too bad. I could definitely eat some of those. We definitely see some people throwing that they enjoy them. On a scale of 1 to 5, what would you guys rate them?
I don't know, man. That center is like too creamy to me. Like it tastes like cake frosting in the center.
It does. It almost has like a fondant kind of. I kind of like it though.
I don't like this at all.
Dude,
I like this less than the peanut.
Really? Well, you know, it's funny because I know like I've been getting a real like salted caramel craving. Like anytime like I'm like, oh, they got salted caramel ice cream. They have salted caramel.
Yeah. How's that diet of yours working out?
Hey man, I'm still, you know.
Why do you think I put the screen right here? You guys don't have to see nothing else.
Man, oh man. All right. Well,
I hate this. I don't like that at all.
Well, I would give that a 3. I could eat those.
Yeah?
Yeah.
A 3's pretty bold.
Right?
A 3's like a 3 Musketeers.
No.
Where like there's nothing in here that's worth a shit, but all of it's good.
Yeah, no, I like those. I don't mind them.
All right, man. I feel like I'm going to chew this for like the next end of the show. I don't like it.
All right, so next it's your turn again, right? Well, we're saving the nut.
Damn, I shouldn't be eating the ones I'm giving you. It's my turn again.
we're saving the nut roll for later, but here we have Barton's cookie and cream bark.
Oh, nice. Is this Hawkeye made it?
Yeah. But now, you know, what's funny is I found this and I was like, oh man, this looks kind of just wild. I looked up the history on this. This was created in the 1800s as well. Barton, you know, this particular chocolate bark, you know, they're very well known for, man.
This is probably going to break a tooth on this thing.
Chew carefully.
Crumbled sandwich cookies batched in creamy white confection.
There you
Why
go,
did you get all these provocative sounds? The nut roll.
Hey, man, you were the one that was
creamy
like, go find the weirdest candy you can find. You got me cowtails.
Yeah, those were awful, dude. Sorry.
I liked it. I didn't mind it.
To each their own, but yeah. At least
man.
I bought things you could open. What is with all your candies?
I warned you.
These packages from the 1800s.
I warned you.
You did. I should have got the scissors. It's okay. They're all the way on the other side of the studio now. I'm not doing it.
Well, why, you got it?
No, I got it. It's going. Oh, there's no wrapping in here. So look at that. You saved the earth a little bit. Just bam, opens right up into. This looks like cookies and cream.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, look at that. It's like cookies and cream. That's dope. I love cookies and cream ice cream.
There you go, man. Let us know how it tastes.
This is like a solid hunk of white chocolate.
Really?
Yeah.
How about, it looks like there's some cookie bits in there.
Yeah,
though.
there's a little cookie bit back here.
Now, if you guys are just joining the show, it's National Candy Month. That's why we're sitting here eating and reviewing candy for you guys.
We're not just fatties.
But it looks like
you got any candy?
It looks like people are definitely enjoying it. Throw us some love if you're enjoying us, sitting here reviewing some candy. You guys definitely let us know, too, if you've tried this candy before, if you really dig it.
Thanks for joining us, Diane. I bet you do have the munchies right now.
Now that right, Diane could definitely tell us, if these candies
look
are
at how
good.
much this is. This is like a fistful of this white chocolate in here. This looks and tastes as though there's like one crushed up Oreo in the whole thing. There's the cookie to chocolate ratio to me is way off. Like if this had a lot more cookie, this would be great. But
Okay.
but it's good.
So a white chocolate fan. So 1 to 5 hearts. What do you think?
This is definitely like 3.5.
Okay, so it's better than the circus peanut.
Definitely better than the circus peanut. This is something you could legit eat, but the problem with it is it's straight up super sweet chocolate. Like the 2 pieces I had, like I don't want to eat this again for days because it was so sweet.
Party Man said, "Why couldn't this be an episode that I guest starred on?" All right, so we ready for my next one?
I think so. See if there's a block mamba inside these. It looks like a snake too. I like it.
And don't worry, guys. You're gonna get to see him chow down on the nut, nut roll.
My nut roll is coming up.
I'll get this one open real quick because I know everybody's excited about that nut roll.
Are we? Is that what we're all waiting for?
Oh, they are. Oh, look at
Watch
this.
Chavez eat a nut roll.
I
believe these are different flavors in here.
Oh,
too.
is it? Okay, so this is mango orange.
Yeah.
I was allergic to mango as a kid, so let me get a different one.
Yeah. There's these are like Starbursts.
Oh, okay.
Dude, there's like 4 in each of these little packages.
There you go.
It says 6.
So what is this one?
I don't know. I can't read that.
Peach passion fruit. That sounds kind of good. What do you guys think? Peach passion fruit?
Hold on. We'll let them know what's in here. We got peach passion fruit, apple kiwi, which sounds good. And this is a yellow one, so maybe some type of
lemonade or something?
pineapple and coconut. If you like pina coladas.
Well, I think I would say...
Or make them eat the mango and have an allergic reaction right here on the Power Out. No, we're not going to do that.
Nah, that one's toast. You could eat the mango.
I'm going to eat the mango. I
look
like
at this.
mango.
Sean over here saying Mambas are definitely the best. He's saying
Oh, really?
5 out of 5. So
Okay, let's try it. I'm going to do the mango ones because I do like mango a lot. I grew up down in Miami where we used to just grow mangoes right off the tree. And a lot of people complain about the texture of a mango. But I have to say, to me, I love that it feels like another tongue on your mouth. This is kind of like you get a little kiss from your mango.
it is the power hour of love, folks.
Exactly.
All right.
Look at how pale this is, though. Come on, a mango's like this color. They're giving me that.
I got the peach passion fruit.
Oh, it's like the same color.
There you go. Ding.
What's that?
Toast to 'em.
You want to toast it?
Ding.
I kind of licked mine, sir.
That's all right.
These aren't bad. They're a little hard, but you guys probably hear me chewing this thing.
Gives the effect. The peach is good. Like I said, this might not have been the best because we're really going to have to chew these ones up a bit. Right?
What went to a strange place, Eric? Should we not cheers? You never cross the streams? Is that what you're saying? I feel like this thing's sucking the fillings out of my teeth. These are a little hardcore for chews.
All right. I think they want me to eat my last candy before you. We got to save the nut roll for last.
That's the big finish, the nut roll. I guess it's the money shot of the night, right?
And I have to say, I was pretty excited when you showed me these before the show.
Well, hold on. What did you think of the Mambas?
I'd probably give them a 3.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, they're not. I would eat them. I mean, the peach was tasty.
If these were like I got these on Halloween, I would totally be satisfied.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, they definitely,
I'd say same thing. I give them a 3.
they have like that starburst, like you said, kind of feel.
Yeah. They're a little tough. They're a little hard. I got not good teeth, so it's not doing me any favors. But speaking of things that may jack your teeth up, man, those are not fresh. Fresh ones are super soft. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll keep that in mind, and maybe we'll try these again sometime because the flavor's good. The flavor's solid. Lasts through the whole chew. But check this out, guys. We've got some classic saltwater taffy, man. I found it in this vintage circus box that I'm hoping is like his 800-year-old circus peanuts or whatever that was he gave me. But these are made by Melster Candies. And it has like a little kid smiling and like looking his face. So you know they got to be good, especially when real big on the front it says artificially flavored.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. I remember, going to the Jersey Shore as a kid, man, and saltwater taffy was like the thing to get. So I'm pretty stoked about this. I mean, like you said, where you purchased this, I'm not too excited probably for. But look at that, man. Look at all these nice colors and stuff. Once again, man,
this is what I like is the wax paper that's just plain. Like we don't need to print bull crap on there. Like just enjoy yourself some taffy, kid.
Well, dude, I gotta tell you, I think you've earned the thing tonight of prepackaged, like double packaging here, right? The Cowtails had it. These have it.
I know. I had the worst carbon footprint of the night. So,
all right,
look at that. Jason Y just joined right now. You missed a lot of good stuff, buddy. You got to go back and rewatch some of this one, but have some fun because in a few minutes I'm going to be eating a nut roll. How do you like them apples?
And we still have some more of those wild product placement.
The product placement game slides, absolutely. But right now, Senior Bowl is trying this ancient saltwater taffy that we found in honor of National Candy Month. So let's see what he thinks. I definitely want to try a piece of this, but I might do it after the nut roll.
Well, you asked me about my my diet. And Jason Y is practically my personal trainer.
So
and like
now you're in trouble.
He's like, "What the hell are you doing?" But I told him we were doing this, so it's okay.
It's okay. You can bring him some at the gym tomorrow. So.
Oh my god, that's hard as hell. I don't even know if I can eat that.
Hold on, let's see. That's some pretty hard taffy. Like taffy's supposed to be kind of soft, isn't it? You can hear that on the table.
Yeah.
I thought taffy was soft.
That's what it's supposed to be.
This is hard as a rock, dude. Maybe I just went to some bunko store that had a bunch of old stuff. Sorry, Senor Bull, I screwed you over. You got me all this delicious bark and stuff that's going to give me diabetes in 3 pieces.
I think I'm working through it.
Yeah,
but
you're going to fight through it?
I'm going to fight through it.
What's the flavor like? Is it giving you much flavor? Or?
It's like a cherry. It was red.
Okay.
I feel like Mr. Fusion. I feel like my mouth is completely full, but it's not.
But it definitely has some flavor in it, which is good. That's kind of persistent. Maybe it's like a suck on it for a little while sort of thing. Just cheek it.
Oh, I know what you could suck on for a little while. How about that nut roll right over there?
I'm fairly certain a nut roll, it's a salted nut roll, which I like. I like a little bit of salt and... God damn it. Shut up. Shut up. No one say shit about me saying that I like it. Sweet and chewy. Crunchy, salty, sweet, and chewy. So
it's the Power Hour love. Hey,
it should have an umami feel to it. Did that finally loosen up on you?
It did. But I was getting stuck in all my teeth.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I want to eat that at all.
But it's not bad. I mean... Flavor-wise,
it's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's the big thing to me is you want a persistent bit of flavor to it. If you're going to have a piece of chewable or something like that in your mouth, at least let it give you the flavor for a little while. Those ones like, do you remember zebra stripe gum? I specifically got to call them out for having like a 10-second flavor limit.
Oh, that was
you'd
it.
eat that and it was like, bam, the best flavor you ever had, and it was gone. That stuff was just the worst because if your parents saw you spitting it out after they just bought it for you, like 30 seconds and then eating another piece, my folks would not have that shit, man,
Absolutely. Well, hey, I was able to eat it. I didn't spit it out.
Okay.
I did swallow it. But yeah, I think this is one of those, this is a candy to enjoy over time. It's like...
I think this is one of those candies for old people that have dentures, and they just take them out and suck on it for like an hour.
They have dentures because of this.
Because they ate that. Because this was the only candy they had when they were a kid. Everyone needs a nut roll once in a while. Someone once told me. Me and Big Steve had a conversation very similar to this the other day.
Well, man, the time has come.
Can I tell you this quick story I was talking to Big Steve about a little bit, though? We were discussing about the new Solo movie, calling Lando Calrissian a pansexual. Which is fine, but we were kind of having a debate because neither one of us are particularly very big fans of them kind of retroactiving continuity like that when they change the race or connotation or something of a character. Like, feel free to come up with a new character, but it just seems weird to just change up characters that already exist, But I told him, like, I find it very weird sometimes when they're like, oh, this guy's suddenly from another country, and you're like, okay, but a lot of what he did represented where he was from and where he was brought up. So now the character seems very weird. But in the case of Lando Calrissian, I was like, I get being like, dude, the guy's in outer space, like probably banging Wookiees and green women. You're probably just going to get around. You're going to get a little bit of everything. So I think everyone needs a little bit of a nut roll once in a while.
I was going to say, I think this story is just to prolong.
Just stall it?
Yeah.
How long's the show? Doesn't it end at 10? What kind of time we got? We're already over. Shit.
But that's okay. People are rocking and rolling. They're enjoying guys, go ahead and throw us up some love if you're enjoying watching us eat and review this crazy candy. Oh, and by the way,
we talk about this all the time, that we always want to do shows where we're eating and drinking things on here, and we try to never do it because we always figure we'll just be chewing or something the whole time. But we figured the hell with it. We'd go for it for National Candy Month.
I would have to give the saltwater taffy a 2. Like, I mean, maybe if it was a different type of saltwater taffy, I'd probably enjoy it more. But man, that was rough.
I'm so afraid of that saltwater taffy. I'm gonna give it a 1 right off the bat. Now, look, no one likes a limp nut roll, man, and that's what I got here. I got a pretty limp nut roll.
I don't know, man. You know what that kind of reminds me of?
All those graphics we had earlier. I'm being like,
no, baby, Ruth.
it does look like a chocolateless Baby Ruth.
Yeah, it kind of makes me think of it.
These are all the ones that they made at the Baby Ruth factory, and then they're like, oh, something went wrong.
I saw a crazy video earlier this week about these like seeds that these little. You saw it?
No, but Big Steve just put "Eat It Slow and Sexy." You bastard.
Oh, Diane says nice log.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I was gonna say, I think I found that in my toilet one.
It has a great. It's still good.
It's good.
It has a great peanut flavor smell, though.
Mind if I give it a sniff?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, it does. Like I said, no, you're eating the nut roll. I can't wait to see you.
It smells good. It smells like good roasted peanuts and stuff.
Get to that.
What's in here, like caramel?
Oh no, it's a creamy center, man.
All right, I'm gonna rip it and then eat it.
No, you gotta
so
bite.
Mad.
Listen, is there any manly way to eat that?
I don't think so, man. But there's an awesome way to eat it. Just take the whole thing.
Do it. Do it. Go ahead. Show them what's up.
Little bug off. Pay for that.
The moment you've all been waiting for.
Why does it have a gooey white center?
I don't know.
I didn't see that on the package.
So how's the nut roll?
Take it all. You guys are bastards.
Take it all. Take it.
I got about half the bar.
There you go. Hey, look at man. You start eating nut rolls and our numbers go up. Thank you guys all for watching us review this awesome candy.
People are just tagging it. Nut roll.
Hashtag nut roll.
Watch, this will be the only people that ever give us an endorsement. Nut roll. I'll be eating one of these on every show.
Power Hour brought to you by Nut Roll. There you go. Look how limpy it is, man.
It is weird that it's a little limpy. Absolutely the best candy of the night.
Really?
This thing is crazy good.
It's good?
Dude, it's like a Baby Ruth with no chocolate.
No chocolate?
And instead it has like gooey white stuff comes out of it. But it's not like frosting. It's some sort of nougaty type thing. You want me to break you off a piece, or should I just
break me
eat
off?
the rest of it?
I mean, I'll try it. You've been pretty adventurous. Don't give me a big ass piece.
Well, I'm going to try to get you a piece that I didn't bite, you know?
I ain't scared.
There you go.
All right, so let's see. We're going to eat this nut roll together.
Here
you go. Ding.
I was just chewing.
Definitely salty.
It is. The salt's really good. It brings out all the other flavors. We should have just both bit off it from side to
There you go. Really give them something to screen capture.
Yeah, and then they'll blank it out and be like, "Oh, name this podcast."
No. It's good. I don't mind it.
Dude, it's very good. I actually really like this. It's like a candy bar with no chocolate, but I don't miss the chocolate. There's enough sweetness in here.
Protein.
I'm pretty sure this is still super bad for you.
Check it out.
440 calories.
What?
Yeah, 440 for one bar, 21 grams of fat, 51 carbs. This thing's a beast mode. You're not hitting the gym after this one, I'll tell you that. It's that kind of nut roll makes you go to sleep.
So how much protein's in it?
Only 12 grams.
Hey, that's not bad for a candy bar.
It's good for a candy bar. It's bad for 51 carbs and 21 grams of fat. It is a big bar. But don't worry, El Bandito can take it all.
All right, man. So, did you drop your nut roll?
It's still good.
It's still good. Classic. Awesome. Well, man. So, what would you give it? Is that the $5?
This is a 5. This is absolutely a 5. Good job, dude. I'm giving it some love, baby.
That actually, man, and it seems like everybody else is loving the nut roll out there. But man, we know what you guys are sticking around for. You want to name some product placement, right? Have some fun.
Hold up, dude. This says produced with genetic engineering. Like, no joke. It says that on this package.
This is the most sci-fi candy we've ever had. On
Hell yeah. I got the future in my hands right here. And it's a nut roll in my mouth. Who would have thought?
Man, if someone just takes these sound bits from tonight, man. Woo.
Sean, thank you for joining us. We'll talk to you soon, sir.
Absolutely, buddy. You know, hope you go out and grab yourself a nut roll.
I know. This is good. If you like the Mamba, get on a nut roll, dude. I really like this.
It is really good. It actually is tasty. Like you said, if you guys dig like Baby Ruths, like, you know, and like I've never tried this before. I mean, we weren't joking. Like, these are things that we've never. Well, I said obviously we had saltwater taffy and some of those other ones, but like, man, like that was good. I was very surprised by that one.
I am pretty impressed.
Awesome.
I am pretty impressed. But
here we go.
You keep talking. I'm eating.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, guys, we're going to jump back in and we're going to do some more of that product placement. We've got a great crowd in here, man. So we're hoping everyone throws down. These are definitely tough. You know, the earlier ones, yeah, we had E.T., you know, we had Baby Ruth, you know, throwing down
crumbs everywhere.
Yeah. We'll clean up the studio after the show. We're in the chocolate factory, man. You know, they just threw stuff all over the place.
It's fine. Everything here's candy. So it's totally good.
All right, here we go. You ready for it? Let's do it.
Let's see. Let's see what we got.
Oh, yeah.
Do I got any slides in here?
Oh, man.
Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Big Dog Comics and Thunderdome Gaming.
Thank you for all the stuff you got. The Big Dog Comics donated.
This is our happy birthday image from a few
Absolutely,
last month.
Man. Yeah, that's what happens when you start eating candy, man. Stuff
Seriously.
just is like, woo.
Here we go. We got some candy
all
slides
right,
over here.
there we go.
All right.
National Candy Month, like El Bandito was saying, we're not just some sugar freaks that need, you know, to keep ourselves awake by eating all this candy. We're
the best candy, bro, from Los Pollos Hermanos.
Absolutely, man. And you know, you can always go check out Big Boy if you're up in the in the north. You know, they sell definitely some good candy there. But it is National Candy Month, and like we said, now we're going to do some product placement that you guys have to throw down in the comments. What movie or what candy this is in this movie. So go ahead,
Absolutely,
man.
guys. These are product placements that were popularized by a certain film. So we call it the product placement game. What we're going to do is we're going to show you the title of a movie right here. Bam! Wayne's World. Wayne's World. It's party time. Excellent.
Woo, 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 woo. Man, you know, we've talked about the Bill and Ted movie, you know, the third one coming. You know, man, imagine if they made a Wayne's World 3.
Dude, the way you called stuff in Deadpool that we didn't even know was gonna happen, I'm gonna hope you keep shouting out stuff and it just comes to life. So,
either that or you know, maybe Mike Myers is watching and he's gonna be like, you know, that's a good idea. I don't need another Shrek. Let's make another Wayne's World.
Well, again, these are all candy related, and Wayne's World did a whole segment in the show, so we felt like we had to honor it, or in the film, where they joke about product placement, with the aspirin pills that they had with Pizza Hut, Pepsi, all this stuff, and they made a big gag out of it. But they themselves did have a product placement throughout the movie that they literally never mentioned on screen, like what it was. So it was really cool of them to do that, and we've got a clip of it right here. Again, one of these super fun, totally not suggestive at all clips.
Is that a nut roll? Oh man, things are throwing down. We see dang, I didn't even notice earlier. We got Eric G dropping Twizzlers. We got Steve Z saying Twizzlers. We got Jake H in the house saying Twizzlers.
Oh man, yeah, we got Mr. Fusions calling out the candy rope and Reebok. I don't think Reebok counts as a candy, but okay.
I think that's supposed to be Pepsi. Well, I got to tell you guys, most of you guys are wrong, but Mr. Fusion is kind of close.
Yeah.
Because in the movie, it is the red rope licorice. So yeah, I mean, I guess yeah, we're just joking. We know they were probably using Twizzlers, but I don't know. I think it might be.
I absolutely think it was Red Vines.
Yes,
and not actual Twizzlers, because Red Vines did come in a giant coil like that you could get, and as far as I know, Twizzlers never did.
Yeah, they're always kind of cut. And I mean, yeah. I know our this is or this is what you can get now.
Yeah,
but like Red Vines, like you said, were typically like an actual vine.
Yeah. And what's funny is these definitely fall into that Hydrox category, because Hydrox cookies, a lot of people will go to the grocery store and you see them. They're the black and white sandwich cookies. And people are like, oh, dude, that's just a Jip old, Oreo version. We don't want that one. Those are the cheapo Oreos. Hydrox is the original chocolate sandwich cookie.
There you
go. And Oreo totally ripped them off, And I don't know who came first, the chicken or the egg on the Twizzlers versus Red Vines debate. But since we don't know, we're not going to call anybody out.
We got a Spawn versus Faust going
scenario
on right
here. We do. We absolutely do, man. Nikki K joining us. What's up, girl? Hope you have some fun. We're celebrating National Candy Month here in Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, and we're doing the product placement game. So next up, let's see. We got another slide here. So Die Hard, man. This is my favorite Christmas movie right here.
Oh, absolutely, man.
Now, again, these are getting a little harder here towards the end of the show. We're going to show you a clip that has a commercial product candy that's been removed. And you guys have to guess what candy is being sponsored in the film. So let's check it out.
Probably the hardest one.
This one is pretty tough. So here looks like
it's not the hero.
I don't think that's Bruce Willis. No, it doesn't look like Bruce Willis. So maybe one of the bad guys, or I'm guessing from his walkie, he's one of the bad guys.
Yes.
I mean, I know whether or not. I'm trying to give you guys clues. But what do you guys think he's noshing on right here?
Oh, absolutely, man.
Well, now, what do you think the cutout just looks like, Senor Bull? It kind of looks like maybe a bird.
Yeah.
Turned like that. Like he's looking back.
He's
at the
just
guy.
petting it. This is a very
He is. It's that bird whose head they taped back on in Dumb and Dumber.
Man, I love what the earlier ones, man. The comments are do. They get to this one, everyone's like, we told you they were going to get a little harder.
They were going to get hard. This one is absolutely chocolate.
Yes.
It's a chocolate bar of some type.
Yes. We haven't seen it yet tonight. Like, we've made these very individual.
We haven't, but considering we're in Wonka's factory, I'd have to say that if you've ever had a Wonka bar, it looks like a sock, nice. But if you've ever had the actual Wonka bar, right? Nikki K was just in the house, man. She knows from hanging out at Toys R Us with me back in the day that they used to sell Wonka bars that actually have crumpled up pieces of graham cracker in the chocolate. Really good, really awesome chocolate bar. This is probably the next closest thing to that that's been around forever, and we've all had it, and Big Steve knows what's up. He's calling the Nestle Crunch Bar, baby.
Oh, man, not even the full wrapper.
Yeah, that twisted up wrapper is throwing you guys off over there.
Like we said, we wanted to really, we got to, whatchamacallit, Airheads. That's not
Airheads.
A chocolate bar. A Hershey bar. That would have been a good one.
Yep, a Hershey bar is very close. Obviously, a Nestle Crunch and a Hershey bar are very comparable. Hershey bar, big shout out to Big Philly out there.
You know it, man.
Well,
Definitely.
Hershey, Pennsylvania, I guess is what it is.
We
but-
know Mr. Fusion will jump all over that one.
Yeah.
Absolutely. A scrumdiddlyumptious bar. Yeah, you got it, man. All right, we got another one coming for
I
him?
think we've got one last one for tonight to wrap things up, man. This one's going to be a little easy. It's going to be a little fun. It's going to be our favorite one of the night and our way to say goodbye, guys. What candy were they repping in Beetlejuice?
I'll show him the next screen. Let's jump to it.
Hey,
Oh.
what do you guys think this candy is?
I wonder if as soon as that Beetlejuice image pops up for him, are they going to nail it?
I know, right? It takes a few seconds. It takes a few seconds for you guys to see what we're seeing. So let's see what happens.
Oh, yeah, man. Super stoked, man. Everyone's having so much fun tonight.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Thank you guys for joining us. We're going to have some awesome stuff next week. I think Eric G just slid in there, man.
Oh, man. Now, that's one that we should have nailed during our candy review. I've never had one.
You've never had one? I know
No.
I've had one because I saw it somewhere after eating at the movie. I think Jake might actually steal it from Eric G, man. He was a little bit closer there. What do you think?
Let's show them. What is it?
Hey,
It's a-
you want to zag up more?
Something to nosh?
Definitely, Big Jake, man. You got it, dude. Thanks for joining us in the house tonight. And yes, man, this was actually one of the questions that they had when we went out to the Beetlejuice like rock and roll theme thing at Universal, that they asked a question to the audience, and we were like the only people that knew it. It was pretty funny.
We definitely let our nerd out that night, but we let our nerd out every Monday night. And like you were saying, man, next week we have an awesome show planned for you guys. Who's going to be joining us?
Oh, man. We're going to be letting the cat out of the bag on this one. We have a super fun, action-packed show next week. Like Senior Bull said, all dedicated to E3, video games, and all things alike. And we're going to be joined by someone who will play a game live in studio with us. The master of the awesome party, Party Man Will.
Oh, yeah, man. If you guys are a longtime listener of our podcast, like you'll know Party Man would jump on there occasionally, but man, it's our first time having him here live, and I think it's just going to be an awesome good time. You want me to drop another little thing for next week, man? A little surprise?
Do it. Do it.
Like we've been saying, the month of June's filled with so many cool holidays that we've been throwing out on our social media. Next week, we're going to celebrate Beef Jerky Day. So we're gonna be trying some different. We're gonna let Party Man Will select what is the best beef jerky.
They've got some badass jerky out there, man. I like it. And I like that, too, because many of you guys may not know this, but Party Man Will can oftentimes be a bit of a picky eater. So we'll make sure to get him some totally weird stuff that he's going to hate eating. And he can't refuse live on the air.
I don't even know if he likes beef jerky. No, wait, I know.
Well,
he
he's
loves
going to
it.
eat it. So, Tom, thank you so much for the shout out. Rich T, thank you. Eric G, Jake, Diane, Mr. Fusion, all you guys, thanks for sticking with us for the whole show. It's been a super ton of fun. We've had a great night. We hope you guys enjoy the rest of your National Candy Month that is June 2018. We're going to have to get out of here because it looks like some Oompa Loompas are coming, and we better get moving. But we will be celebrating all of the wacky fun days throughout June on our social media, on Instagram and Facebook and the like. We might have some live gaming in studio next week with Party Man Will. We're going to be talking video games, E3, all sorts of fun stuff. So we hope to catch you guys next week. You got anything else to say, Senor Bull?
Everyone, thanks so much tonight. It's been a lot of fun, and yeah, we got nice full bellies of all this candy, so I think it's about time we roll on out of here.
Or nut roll on out.
Oompa loompa doopity, yeah.
I'm never gonna be the one for you. I've got a more important thing for me to do than play a little game and try to win your heart.